So welcome to this Digitech Systems webinar series event. My name is Bree Ryden, and I am the Client Development Manager here at Digitech Systems. Today I'm here with Fujitsu Technology Evangelist Scott Francis to talk about their new NX Manager solution. Scott has been with Fujitsu for 21 years and has led numerous product line teams and has been instrumental in launching 4 generations of successful scanner introductions, including the addition of the award-winning Scan Snap and 5 Series scanner product lines. Also with me today is our sales engineer, Jeff Degner. He's going to demonstrate the exciting integration between PaperVision Capture and the NX Manager. If at any time during this webinar you have any questions, please type them in the chat box or send me an email and we will get you an answer when this webinar is done. It is my privilege to introduce Scott Francis. Take it away, Scott.
Well, thank you, Bree, and hello, everyone. Here at Fujitsu, we are a longtime and proud partner of Digitech Systems, and we are excited to talk about our scanners today. I'd like to start with a very brief introduction of Fujitsu for those of you who don't know us. We are the 7th largest global IT company with over 129,000 employees. More importantly, for ECM, we are the leading manufacturer of document scanners, and that is truly based on customer satisfaction. We have millions of scanners installed throughout the USA. When we talk about our product line, having that industry-leading market share allows us to talk to partners like you and your customers to understand what truly matters to them most. We take that information and we challenge our engineers to make our scanners better with every generation. You'll find that we've got small footprint scanners. They're great for driving applications at the point of capture, whether it's the desktop, a front counter, any decentralized location. We have a wide variety of solutions. And high volume capture, when it comes to production scanning for backfile conversion, or any production requirements, we have the greatest models that are simply based on getting the job done. And unique capture requirements. Today, we're going to talk about our FI 7300NX as part of our NX technology platform. It delivers unique value. Regardless of which Fujitsu scanner you choose, rest assured you're going to get great performance. Paper handling, image quality, and reliability. These are the 3 most important things that can affect the success of any scanning implementation. With Fujitsu, you're going to get the best performance in all 3 of these areas. We also focus on things like fast startup time and quiet operation. These are things that matter in the real world. And we back it up with the industry's best service and support. Our Net Promoter Score is 88. We really focus on customer satisfaction to make you and your solution look great. We're here when you need us to help solve that customer problem. Let's take a quick look at our entire product line. We have a wide variety of personal prosumer solutions. We also have great decentralized solutions, as I mentioned earlier, for those front counter, decentralized applications and lines of businesses. We have specialized units that are unique based on those customer requirements. And production scanners, really focused on that paper handling, reliability, and image quality, and real-world throughput speeds. And we've got great software tools as well, and service to back it up. So let's talk about our new platform. I'd like to start by talking about traditional ECM systems. So traditional systems typically have scanning software installed on a client system. Scanning is initiated from the application to the scanner. The scanner scans the images and returns them to the PC. It then goes through a capture workflow and then eventually to the backend system and storage. And our scanners work great in those systems. but companies still have to purchase, place, and maintain those computers required to drive those scanners. And that's an added cost and complexity for those companies. With the NX platform, there is a much better way. Instead of those scanners being installed to a PC, they are PC-less. They connect to the network via wireless or through a network cable. And that makes them easier to place with a smaller overall footprint and more agility in where they can be used. Users walk up to the scanner and they log in. When they do that, they authenticate against the NX Manager server. Once that happens, all those job profiles are returned to that scanner in real time. The employee chooses the job button they require, loads their documents, and the images are scanned back into the server directly. The scanned images never have to go through a scanned PC, which gives companies a higher level of security. Once they reach the server, our PaperStream IP image enhancement will enhance those images. From there, our Easy NX Connect adds application functionality and connectivity. And then from there, they can go to that back-end system and storage. No PCs are required. All of the user accounts and profiles can be centrally managed by IT from any location on a browser. And those application connectors add functionality and provide users with multiple destinations from that control panel. And the best part is that this solution can be installed on-premise or in the cloud. So for companies taking advantage of the cloud, they can install the NX Manager, host it right in the cloud, giving them the best performance and scalability, which matches all the great functionality that Digitech Systems offers. So let's take a look at the integration with PaperVision Capture. This is something that's available to you today for your customers. So step one, the user logs into the scanner. They can use a near-field communication card. If they don't have NFC technology, there are Mylar sticker kits that are highly secure and can add that quick login capability. They can also use usernames or PIN codes as well. Once they log in, the server authenticates them and returns those job profiles directly to the control panel of the scanner. The user loads the documents, selects the profile, and those images are scanned right back up into the server. From there, again, PaperStream IP is going to enhance those images for the best image quality and OCR accuracy. The integration with PaperVision Capture is awesome. Once those files reach the server, PaperVision reaches out and grabs those files and pulls them right into the standard PaperVision Capture workflow. That's it. It's easy. As a Digitech Systems reseller, you can sell this solution today, and you can still have that same capture process, but replace that front end with this new system that adds a lot more value and saves your customer money. Let's look at scanning on the edge. So the same implementation of the technology. Here, we've got a company, let's call them Zooland, who needs to scan documents in each retail location. They've got FI 7300 NX scanners installed at each location. If there's not a firm network in each location, no problem. We can reconfigure a router as a VPN client, so they still get that network level security. The scanners are in each office. They can be installed wireless. People walk up, choose that job profile, and scan those images right back to the central location. This is a great solution. It's easy to use. There's no on-site setup by an IT administrator required. They can drop that shipment in, and the employees can unpack and install it, and they'll be ready to go. And unlike other shared input devices, it is intuitive. Walk up, log in, load your documents, and press a button. Everything else is done. This is a great solution for decentralized businesses with multiple locations, or for businesses that have a one location setup but still need that shared scanning and the flexibility of the wireless device. I've talked about PSIP. It truly is one of the core pillars of the value we provide. So in this example, you can see the original document. It's a colored background with a lot of noise. Regular image enhancement technology may be able to remove some of that noise, but it's still going to leave a lot there. And that's going to hinder OCR quality. PaperStream IP can do a much better job to eliminate those artifacts, which is going to increase OCR accuracy. The best image quality is going to translate to higher OCR recognition. And that is paramount in today's systems because artificial intelligence can look at those documents and classify and extract that information. Improved OCR is going to make all of those downstream processes much more productive, and that will accelerate business processes. And the best part is it drives PaperVision Forms Magic technology. So Digitech Systems offers great classification and extraction technology. This image quality drives right into this, giving you another integration point between Fujitsu and Digitech Systems where our products work great together. PaperStream IP, it's got a lot of great automated settings that can do everything from removing backgrounds to deskewing images, auto size detection, automatic orientation. All of these features give your customers great performance, and the fact they're automated doesn't cause them to have to change settings or set up different profiles. And I'd like to call out a call to action for all of our Digitech resellers. The latest KPMG survey shows that companies are reducing their office space to support the requirements of a remote workforce. The best way to do that is to archive all of those paper assets. So as companies look to downsize, they still have file cabinets in areas where they're storing paper. Digitech Systems and Fujitsu and you can go into those companies, scan those documents, remove those file cabinets, and allow companies to downsize their requirements or repurpose those office spaces. And with that, all of those new remote employees can now access all that documents securely for their customers as well. They can also decrease offsite storage costs. This movement is happening now. You should contact all of your customers to find out if they're in the process, considering changing their office space requirements, and if they are considering new ways to support that growing remote workforce. And for all those Digitech resellers who are not selling Fujitsu scanners today, we would love to partner with you. And if you're already selling Fujitsu, but you don't know about our OneCapture Alliance program, you should join today. It gives you great access to discounts and incentives. We have a partner rewards program. So when you sell Fujitsu scanners and service, your sales team can earn extra points they can use for incentives. We have design registration and meet comp pricing programs that will enhance your margin and reward you for implementing Fujitsu solutions. And we have an end user trade-in program you can offer, where we'll actually take back your customer's old MFP or scanning device, whether it's Fujitsu or a different vendor, and give that end user a direct incentive rebate, which will save them money and give them more budget to buy more software and professional services from you. And it also gives you access to our technical support priority hotline. There's no cost to enter this program. It's a great way to partner with Fujitsu. Sign up at fujitsuoca.com. Well, you've heard about our great products and how they work great with Digitech Systems. Now it's time to see it in action. Jeff, please take it away.
Thank you, I will be showing off the NX Manager and the NX Manager Scanner, as well as the integration with the PaperVision Capture product that we'll be using to show off how it works. First off, the NX Manager Scanner, as you can see here, is very easy to utilize. Once you've connected it up to the NX Manager server, you are able to easily come in, log in with a username through the username panel here, or if you have an NFC card, you can take the NFC card, such as this one here, and tap it to the scanning button there. And you can see here, I have it set up to already scan a specific job with a specific set of scanner settings. And it's connecting, logging in, and then it'll automatically scan the pages through. Once it's logged in with my user, I don't have to log it in again. That'll be set up for however long until I log out.
At this point, you can see the files have appeared in the drop location for the NX Manager. At this point, Capture will automatically pull them in using native docs. We can do a number of different tasks with the files once they're in PaperVision Capture. We could do document breaking via barcode reading. We could do OCR, any traditional scanning that you could do through PaperVision Capture. What we could also do, and we found that this tends to be the perfect fit for an NX Manager type situation, is process it through Forms Magic. Once Forms Magic has processed the documents, it does the OCR, it utilizes our Forms Magic algorithm that we have 2 patents on. It's an artificial intelligence that does forms recognition and classification. It actually uses 7 different layers of the image to take the words on the page, match the words against other words on the page, where they're at in location and relation to each other, and then matches it against any files that we've already processed through the system, and then able to detect documents that we've already processed and configured. For new documents that come into the system that we've never processed before, those will go into the Forms Designer step. The Forms Designer step here, you can see, allows us to go in and define which forms need to be defined under what different categories. For instance, invoices, HR documents, things along those lines. So the first thing you want to do with a new set of documents is go into clustering. You want to hit start clustering. Once it goes through and processes, Forms Magic again does all of the magic with it essentially. And then I'm going to pull up the clusters that exist here. You'll be able to see that we have 19 different documents that it was able to recognize. Some of them are multiple documents inside of the particular form layout. You can see here we have a W4 from 2014 that it has 4 different documents on the right-hand side that classified as that. Here we have, a CMS 1500 form. The one I'm going to show you guys today is the Sun Products invoices. So this will just kind of show off how we can configure an invoice and the fields that are being extracted. So the first thing we're going to do is up at the top, I'm going to name this a Sun Office Products. And then I'm going to select the form type of invoice, which defines which fields we'll be working with. And then I want to select which image, which I'm just going to use 24, doc 24 as the image. And then I click add form. What this does is it goes through and saves this template, essentially, or classification as a form that we can configure and draw the zones on. So that'll transition it over to existing forms. I'll go to Sun Products or Sun Office Products, and I'll go into the Open Form Designer. This will allow me to draw the zones and where the fields are being extracted, things along those lines. So the first thing I want to do is the PO number. These fields over here on the left-hand side are also predefined based on the form types that we've configured. So I'm going to select PO number, and I'm going to draw it in the PO number field. There isn't one on this particular form, but there might be on future invoices that come in from this vendor. Invoice number, draw the box around there. One of the advantages to Forms Magic over traditional zonal OCR is that Forms Magic accommodates any sort of shift that might happen in the document. Again, using our patented algorithm, we're able to account for if there's a reduction in the image due to faxing, or there's an edge on the left-hand side of the page due to a low scan quality, or things along those lines. Again, this goes back to NX Manager helps address a lot of these different issues that might come up through scanning and things like that by being able to consolidate the scan profiles, so all different scanners are using the exact same configuration. Once we have the fields defined here, we're able to go through, and you can see here down at the bottom, it's showing what fields are defined. I could also do the detail fields. If you have any questions about how to configure the detail fields or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to us, and we can show you how to do that. But next up, I'm going to show what it looks like to have multiple forms get matched up to the Sun Products invoice and fields extracted from them. So from here, we will go to the Home button, then the single document view, and then I'm going to sort by forms because we've processed a couple different Sun Products, Sun Office Products invoices. And you can see here, like I said, that we have about 6 of them that have been processed. And if we click on each one, you'll be able to see the fields that were extracted, as well as Forms Magic's confidence in the value that was extracted. So you can see here, Forms Magic is 94% confident that the value is correct. When we click on it and then zoom in, we'll be able to look at it ourselves, see that it was correct, so we're good to go. The light orange here is the zone that we drew, and the dark orange is where it detected text within that zone. Again, the power of Forms Magic is that it's able to accommodate the shift, things like that, and we can also do anchors to intelligently find the words on the page based on if they're moving around. Where it really shines with the NX Manager, again, is the fact that NX Manager is able to improve our OCR quality. Forms Magic depends upon OCR data to be able to build the algorithm and the forms classifications and things along those lines. So any steps that we can take to improve the quality of the image coming into the system improves our OCR gathering and our forms classification. So with that being said, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and I'm going to pass it back over to Scott. Thanks, Scott.
Well, thanks, Jeff. That was a great demonstration. It really gave everyone an idea of how well these product technologies are integrated together. This is an amazing solution, especially for your customers who have decentralized scanning requirements. The FI 7300 NX with NX Manager and PaperVision Capture are the ultimate workflow to really allow companies to save time and money and increase their accuracy and productivity. So having said that, again, for all of your resellers, if you're working with Fujitsu, we would like to build our sales up together. And if you're not selling Fujitsu scanners, we would like to work with you. So please contact us. Here's our contact information. You can also visit us on the web or even on our YouTube channel. So again, I am Scott Francis, the Technology Evangelist here at Fujitsu. Thank you for attending today's webinar. Have a great day.